This is King Arthur, and after many years of searching, he has finally found Excalibur. And after pulling it from the stone, he has found that he truly is worthy of being the king. And after other kings decided to resist him, he sort of killed all their men. Now the other kings bow to King Arthur, and they pledge their armies to him. He is about to build the largest LEGO medieval army of all time. Now, King Arthur only has 7 days to beat the LEGO YouTube record for largest medieval army. And this was all the troopers that we could currently find. It's not looking too good at this rate. Lucky for King Arthur, I know for a fact in this bin right here there are many other medieval troopers. Look, there's a minifig right there, next to LEGO Friends. Unless we built a LEGO Friends army to dominate the world with. No, we need to stick with the cool knight stuff.
What?
No, we need to stick with the cool knight stuff. Yeah, guy stuff, boy stuff, men stuff. For day one, this is what I found. It's really not a lot, but hey, day one is literally just going to be the current minifigures we already have. We've got a small bag of dwarves here with shields and helmets. I actually got scammed by a seller like 6 months ago with these guys. They said they were authentic printed Lego and they ended up just being crappy decals and paint, so at least I get to finally use these guys in a video, right? You are coping! But then we do have some actually good stuff here. Nexus Knights, I don't know why I have one of these, but cool. And then a plethora of other knights and ancient medieval men. This was just from various lots I've purchased for DaleyBricks.com, as well as some from like my childhood collection. But yeah, we got a number of weapons in here, which is fantastic, and then a whole bunch of medieval figures. So let's get these guys lined up for day one, and hopefully it's not a complete failure. Day one for King Arthur, really not that bad. I kind of forgot just how many Lions Knights we had from an old mystery box that was filled with them. You can check out that video if you want. But yeah, we've got like a solid like 40 soldiers here, and I tried to split them up in terms of army types. So at the very front, we've got different types of halberds. Then the second line is filled with just all spears. Behind them, we've got archers, and behind them, we have crossbowmen. Then over here, we have a second kingdom, the Black Falcons. These guys will hopefully be expanding more, but right now, King Arthur's army is mainly just Lions Knights. And then there's a few miscellaneous rejects over this way. Yeah, hopefully we can piecemeal some armor for them together and stuff like that. And then again, more sort of miscellaneous troops in the middle here. I also put the frickin' Nexus Knight in the back with the reject dwarves because he's a little too futuristic for me, and I'm not sure if I want him to be a part of the whole army yet. And by the way, let me show you something real stupid. This is one of the reject dwarves, and I decided to peel off his decal, and he has like a Viking castle fantasy torso underneath it. Why not just use this?
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
And this is a complete waste because now it's all sticky and goopy and disgusting. Whatever, they can be cannon fodder, they can be the vanguard, the first line that just dies in the war. For day one, I have also decided that King Arthur needs his round table. So every day, we're gonna have a different figure from the round table. And of course, number one is gonna be Sir Lancelot here. I know this is Godric Gryffindor's sword, but it looks so cool with him in this armor. Yeah, he is going to be the first member of the round table. Day one, a swimming success. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hello, Scout. Smash like button for Scout. Also, giveaway later this video. What was that? Yeah, buddy! Day two starting off a little low in terms of packages because this was just all the next day shipping stuff I could find, but there will be tons more for the rest of the week. Alright, gamers, package number one. Now, we have purchased an absurd number of LEGO minifigures here. There are at least like 20 more packages coming, both from Bricklink, eBay, and some other sellers that I found online, all just loaded with castle minifigures. These are some very strange faction minifigures that I've never seen before. It's like a red wolf or something like that. faction, or is that a dragon head? Let me know in the comments. Oh, and here's like the knight of them. By the way, I learned that these types of knights in LEGO are now extremely expensive. They used to be really common when I was growing up as a kid, but now they're like 20 bucks. I don't know if this one is, but many of them are. Okay, we got about 6 of those fellows right there. Not all of them are complete, but I think I can salvage helmets and weapons to make them complete. There are a lot of additional blue knights in this lot as well. I mean, look at all these dudes, and 3 of them are kings. I guess this is like a triple monarchy? I've heard of dual monarchies like in ancient Sparta, but a triple monarchy? That's a lot. The rest of this lot is a lot of scrap, so we could definitely make additional knights from all of this, which is great. Most of them are red knights actually, some more lions knights in here. And then this guy who is a castle fantasy knight, this is a nice one. These OG castle knights are worth a lot, and a couple of green knights as well. So this lot was kind of banging, and it comes with a ton of accessories as well, so this will be good for outfitting our army. Now for box number 2 of day number 2, and we have a whole lot of bubble wrap in here. Oh my god, they wrapped it in more bubble wrap. Dude, what is in here? The nuclear codes? Oh, this lot I was very excited to see. This is gonna be a good one. It's a ton of these red Lions Knight figures, the OGs, baby, in pristine condition. There we go, boys, 12 of these guys to be exact. And we have our first cavalry unit, which I have purchased some individual horses to make more of these, so I'm excited about that. But we got a knight riding the cavalry, and we got the Joker, baby.
I'm the Joker, baby.
And a bunch of just sort of individual knights out here too. Last package for day 2. This one is very dirty and dusty. Oh, it's a big old baggie. Oh my. Oh, this is kind of nice. They actually individually wrapped all of the minifigures to make sure they're in good condition. It's kind of funny that they did that because a lot of these are mismatched figures who are not complete, but that's fine. Like, what's the point in... I don't know. Never mind. I'm just not going to comment. Okay, well, lots of these guys are very mismatched, but that's alright. Yeah, I mean, like, we got troll bodies on yellow Lego minifig heads over here. It doesn't look particularly amazing. We got our first skeleton though. We're gonna have many more of these guys to come because King Arthur is uniting even evil units. And then some very cool looking knights over here as well. I like these guys a lot. And a ton more bonus weapons too. Overall, I would call day 2 a rip-roaring success. Now we just gotta figure out how to add them to the army. I do say, the army comes together nicely. We've got new rows of soldiers and commanders in front of them. They've lined up, the blue soldiers over here, new red Lions Knights over here, the older variants. And then you might be asking, where are the rest of the units? Well, I decided to start what I'm calling the Horde. Now the Horde is essentially all of the mismatched military units that still want to fight and be united with King Arthur and his army, but, you know, they don't exactly form up super well like these guys do visually. So this is the Horde, and I'm hoping to expand it across an entire base plate, which would be awesome. Now the newest knight of the round table is going to be Sir Galahad, one of the knights who went after the Holy Grail. And now he has pledged his sword to King Arthur. It's day 3, guys, and don't worry, I kept the mail fresh. I am really excited about day 3 because one of my massive Bricklink orders just came in. Oh yeah, baby. Bricklink is one of the best ways to purchase bulk Lego minifigures because you can buy a ton for the lowest market price. I bought, obviously, a plethora of these Lions Knights, as well as these Black Falcon Knights. Now, these are the 2 cheapest units you can purchase currently for medieval Lego because they're the most recent to come out in bulk. And here we go, boys. The Black Falcon division of Lego Troopers has expanded quite a bit, as have the Lions Knights. Look at that. We have so many more. And I gave these guys over here halberds and spears. I gave the Falcon Knights swords. And then another small division of the new Lions Knights over here all have crossbows. But that's not all for day 3. We still have a few more packages for day 3. So let's rip this one open, and more packing material. Oh my god. Oh, okay. This is purely accessories. I honestly didn't think that we would have enough accessories, so I just got a ton of them. Pop that open and odd assortment of things. First of all, we have a random King Torso no head. He was beheaded by King Arthur for rebellion. Then we have a bunch of helmets as a single troop right there, who we will show you what we're gonna do with later. Then there appears to just be a small baggie of additional soldiers. These guys will likely be joining the Horde because they're just sort of random vintage Lego medieval soldiers who, honestly, these are super nostalgic. Oh my god, especially the witch, bro. Oh, that is super nostalgic. I love it. And the bat helmet, dude. Oh my god, it's like Twilight. What? That'll help my girl demographic right there, right guys? We do have one more thing, which is sleeved in some paper and then, what? Wrapped in like sticky, what is this? People find the weirdest ways to wrap things. But we've got ourselves, I was really excited about these guys. Okay, get out of the way, old vintage Lego, you garbage. Yeah, bring in the Golden Company, baby. Bro, that is so baller. So we've got about 5 of these Golden Company troopers right here. That is absolutely beautiful. This might be my favorite minifig thus far, I don't know. Look at that. The Horde grows immensely. This is honestly like my favorite part of this video now, is just watching the Horde grow. There's something very exciting about like a random army of just all different types of medieval soldiers. And this section grows a little bit as well. We've got the Golden Company at the very front here. I figured that these fellas could be the royal guards to King Arthur, which is kind of fun. And speaking of King Arthur, his round table has expanded by 1 yet again. Yes, we are adding Robin Hood as a knight of the round table. I decided let's just go with other mythical medieval figures as well, because he wasn't actually part of King Arthur's round table, but I figured it'd be kind of fun to transform this peasant into Robin Hood. Sir Galahad has found the Holy Grail. Before we get into day 4, I want to let you guys know that we have restocked the Lego DaleyBricks mystery boxes. Yep, that's right, we've got a ton of new Clone Army customs and Aerialite minifigures of clone troopers to add to the rare columns, and a lot of these medieval figures will be added to the uncommon commons and the more expensive ones to the rare columns as well. So visit DaleyBricks.com and use code GONK, G-O-N-K, for 10% off your order. Let's get into day 4. Well, we got a nice cloudy day in Austin for day 4, but the forecast for the Lego Medieval Army is looking good. Okay, let's start off with this envelope here, and ooh, look at this, boys. We've got a ton of these standard castle knights here. Oh yeah, this is real nice. I was worried we weren't gonna have many of the Castle Fantasy minifigure knights, but we just got a bunch of them. Let's go. And then we have this package, which is like some of the fanciest packaging I've ever seen for Lego. Thank you. They didn't write anything in the card. Just 2 horses. For cavalry. They wrapped that like it was the friggin' Hope Diamond or something. There we go, a little something for the furries in this video.
Bro, what are you talking about?
Now this next one is very peculiar because they sent it inside a Dove soap box. Heck yeah, boys! Some of the stupidest packaging had honestly some of the best minifigures in them. These guys are gonna be great for the Horde right there. Then they also came with 4 additional horses with various armor types, which is kinda hype. And 2 frickin' dragons, boys. 2 of them. We do have 1 final box. Oh, I just crushed those men for today. And let's see what's in it. Oh, I forgot about this. It's so stupid. I looked up the cheapest Lego knights that Lego had to offer, and they're from this old game that I actually used to own. It was a Lego board game, and they're teeny tiny little Lego minifigures. They're like 20 cents a pop or something like that, so I bought like 10 of them for King Arthur's army. The Castle Knights have been added as halberdsmen in the back lines over here. They look so good that way, bro. I'm super hyped about that. And the Horde grows extremely well. We got 2 dragon riders in the back lines with bows to fire off the dragon's backs, which is kind of baller, and then just a whole lot more soldiers in the Horde in general. I've yet to establish anything with the cavalry. I think we should save that and pick some people out. Right now I'm kind of thinking the Golden Company, but I'm not entirely sure I want to do that yet. So let's hold that off for Day 5. The newest King Arthur's Round Table edition is going to be Merlin here, the wizard. He's got a nice beautiful wizarding staff, a wizard's hat, and of course his famous beard. He is a part of the King Arthur fairy tale, but I don't believe he was a part of the Round Table, so a little bit of an adjustment there. And there we go, he takes his place next to Arthur as his humble advisor. Welcome to Day 5! Decided to turn on a little bit of Return of the King to get myself in the medieval mood. And we got ourselves a whole Target bag filled with medieval Lego. Alright boys, packages for today are a little smaller but more numerous than previous days, and that's a clone trooper. Ah, here we go. Okay. I wanted some more uniformity in some of our lines, so I just bought a bunch of spears. Let's see what we got, baby. Ooh, a little invoice. Then, yes, okay, sick. This is a small set that I purchased. It's complete, but not in box. It's a Lego Kingdom set of a small wagon being carried. I thought we needed some more vehicles for our boys, so we'll build this at the end of the day. All right, let's motor on through our next packages here. And, oh yeah, looks like we got a plethora of additional knights. Oh, but these are actually the archers. Nice. You can see they've all got quivers, so we have a number of Lions, Knights, archers right there. More vehicles. Okay, apparently today is the vehicle day for the army. These are a bunch of spear holders that they sell on eBay. So we have 3 of them here, and it's basically like a weapons cart for our troopers. Now let's build this bad boy. We finished up the build. We get ourselves 1 Dragon Knight and 1 Lion's Knight right there, as well as the carriage. And this guy is the wrong minifigure. It's supposed to be another Lion's Knight like this guy right here, but instead it's some sort of green knight. If I were to be honest, it looks more like a rider of Rohan from Lord of the Rings, but I honestly am not totally sure. If you guys can identify who this minifigure is, it'd be much appreciated, because I'm not totally sure. Either way, our archers have been added to the back lines of the Lion's Knights, and any additional troopers were added to the Horde, plus the Horde now contains our spear carriers and our little wagon. As for our round table, we're going to be adding this fella to it, and we're gonna name him Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
Day 6 might be our largest haul yet. So let's get right on into it, baby. And I'm very excited that we're still getting packages. I was worried we were running out. Oh, god dang it. This is once again for another video. Moment of truth. Yo, let's go. All right, here it looks like we have about 4 more troopers. My boy's got an Uruk-hai Lord of the Rings helmet. That's kind of gas. Then we have like a Nexo Knight mix and another Black Falcon. That is a very strange assortment of troops. Fragile. Must be Italian. Let's open this up. Medieval troops, no whammies. Ah, let's go. Woo, that is a lot of Bricklink troops right there. We have a very small box right here, but the contents inside are anything but. Holy smokes. Whoa. That's a big lot. Scout is trying to get the plastic bag. Wow, that has a huge variety of vintage and some modern Lego Medieval Knights, and then 1 Orc Boy. Okay, this one is a very thin package, so right, okay, I ordered some more quivers on day 2 because I wanted more archers, but I didn't realize I also ordered a ton of just regular archers, so we've just got a bunch of quivers we can equip our men with too. Now this one is feeling a smidge chunky, and ooh, that is why, because we have a big old troll there, and then a huge variety of castle knights. That's solid. Then we're ending off day 6, and I kind of got spoiled a little bit here, but this is just a box of random assorted creatures, including a bunch of sharks. I didn't really want the sharks, I just wanted all the horses in this lot, and there are a lot of horses, which is good. And this is what the additions all look like stacked up. As you can see, we have a ton of different units, a lot of the really old ones, including the very first castle knights ever done, and these little chest plates were actually stickers that you would stick on, and it stuck there and stayed for like 40 years, I think. That's crazy. We've also got some Vikings back here, which I'm really pleased about. I think that's sick. And of course, the King of the Vikings. We have another Lions Knight King back there. Some more Castle Kingdom minifigures as well. There are those archers right there, who I'm considering maybe putting on the cavalry with bows, but I don't know if I want to do that yet. Then some more Castle Fantasy troops back this way. A troll who doesn't have any arms, so it's not super helpful. 4 sharks, and then a bunch of horses back there. Let's add these guys to the army officially. Alright boys, these soldiers here are back to being lined up quite nicely. We have a number of additional crossbowmen in the back now, which I'm very excited about. And then the horde itself has grown just considerably. This truly is a horde of medieval soldiers coming on forward. I mean, there is so many out here. This is kind of a redonkulous number of medieval Lego soldiers. Alright, let's see who the newest member of the round table is. That would be Joan of Arc right here. Yeah, our first female representative of the table. There we go. Now she's right on in there next to Arthur and Lancelot, and the table grows by 1 more. See you guys on the final day. Welcome to day 7, and this dude right here sat on the Legos. He sat atop the horde, so I did have to re-put down a lot of these guys. Here are our final 2 lots that just came in the mail. We're going out swinging, boys, with a huge haul of Black Falcon soldiers. And then a skeleton army right here. Check it out. Oh yeah, boys, just built all of these guys. There was way more in there than I remembered ordering, but okay, there's a lot of these dudes. To be completely honest with you, I can't be bothered to build all these. My fingers hurt already from all of the building of these dudes. So I'm gonna be giving away all of these guys in the giveaway, as well as giving away all of the dwarf units. I do need the rest of the knights for a video that I'm working on in the future, but I figured that's a lot of items for a giveaway, and you can build a pretty awesome skeleton and dwarf army with these. So all you gotta do is hit the like button, subscribe with notifications turned on, and comment down below either your favorite type of soldier you've seen today or your favorite member of the round table. Either way, let's go ahead and add these guys to the army. Alright boys, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's day 8. I got pretty sleepy last night setting all this up, so I kinda cheated a little bit. But here it is, the entire medieval army that we've built. 7 days and hundreds of figures later, and we have just an absolutely gorgeous army. Scout, stop trying to eat the round table. No. Either way, back to it. We have all of our Black Falcon Knights right here. All of them have some sort of standard sword. They vary in style slightly, but they're all pretty much just swords. Next to the Black Falcon Knights, we have ourselves some Lion Knights, but the older variants of them, and they're just carrying a variety of weapons. Yeah, there's no rhyme or reason to these guys, but we do have a cool little golden knight with them. And then below them is the teeniest little knights you can possibly imagine. Behind all of those guys, we get into the actual Lions Knights, and these guys are sick. So the front row is going to be crossbowmen right there. Behind them are halberdsmen, behind them are spearmen, and behind them are archers, then behind them are more crossbowmen. And then on the left is all spearmen and halberdsmen. And then at the top right is all archers. Behind those archers are of course the dwarves for the giveaway. To the left of them are the Castle Fantasy Knights, and they all have halberds. And then to the left of them is just a hodgepodge of blue Fantasy Knights, which I thought was kind of fun. Then we get to the Horde, which is just a whole bastion of epicness. Look at all these dudes. There's so much variety in here, so many different medieval figures from different factions. We've got a multitude of different vehicles and dragons and knights. This was my dream as a child, to be completely honest with you. This would have made me just like freak out. And then to the far right, we have a third new base plate that is filled to the brim with our cavalry. So I tried to make all of the cavalry Black Falcon Knights, but sadly, we ran out of Black Falcon Knights because I wanted to fill this out. So there's a few rando knights over here, but there's a variety of types of horses with different armors and stuff like that, different flags, just a beautiful cavalry. And for our final member of the round table, it's King Richard the Lionheart, plopping him in right next to Robin Hood and Sir Galahad. Now the round table is completed, and King Arthur's army is also completed. Now, in the future, we're going to do some epic battles with all these minifigures, which should be amazing. So stay tuned for that. Quick shout out to all of my channel members. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. In particular, Barbecue and More Rubs for joining the channel, as well as Adventures of Will and Whodat Nation for rejoining. Really appreciate all you guys being a part of the channel membership. It helps me make these videos. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff, and be sure to check out DaleyBricks.com. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.